hated by 1,000 people. But if you're the most boring person and then they all just leave, well, you kind of lost the moment, you know? So, but if you've got a good show and just no one knows about you, then once that, day comes where, you get rated or you get noticed, just this last year, that happened with Pirate Software. He went from like a few hundred viewers a night to 10,000 almost overnight because he got like discovered by the YouTube algorithm. He was already making good content. People just didn't know about him, like, widely. But that has changed now. So yeah, it was definitely hard work, but there's also a luck element involved. And TikTok. I think for him it was mostly the YouTube shorts. I know he posts on TikTok as well. I wonder how many undiscovered people are making great content that barely anyone ever sees. It's tough to say. You've also got people that their content's not great. They're still learning how to make good stuff, but they think it's great and they're really loud about it. And so you've got them mixed in with those. Now I know why your name Mukluk. Where did the Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire IV come in? Was that not in that video? Was that not in that video? Okay, so basically any time I would welcome someone to the stream and I'm like, oh, Mukluk welcomes you to the stream. Like, oh, Mukluk Reginald welcomes you to the stream. Oh, Mukluk Douglas Reginald welcomes you to the stream. And I just kept making it longer and longer and longer because I thought it was funny. And then after it got to Mukluk Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire IV, this is Johnson Van Silvers the third. Welcomes you to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay entertainments on the White Cricket. The Speakers still touch the figures giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you're lonely near the edge. My wife got fed up with it and said, stop extending that. It's driving me nuts. Okay, I just throw all the mushrooms in the cauldron.
Sister, I accept this gift.
So it gave me some big potions. All right. He remembers his full name? Of course I remember my full name. That's my name. Like I still have the original. The Bone Zone one. Tea and crumpets are on the way. Siphons mana and does lightning damage. What's the download size of the game right now? Like the file size? Hang on. 86.5 gigs. Alright, let's go to town. I think I want to... Right now I've got 5 Reavers. If I can swap out 2 of them for some ranged attackers, I'm going to do it. So you're telling me the only reason we have the iconic name of Mukluk Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Force is thanks to your wife to be fed up with you making the name longer and longer? Yes. Accurate. Otherwise, it might be even longer still. Okay, let's see. Level 40 life flask. Let's use that one. This is 41 resource gained. Let's do that.
Hey there.
Okay. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And sell.
Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water. Okay, do I have a Frostmage, Grimpiece, Contagion? Okay, there's a level 10 uncut gem. If I use that, alright, yeah, my arson is level 3. Alright, let's do that. It currently has fire infusion.
Skeletal arsonist. Skeletal
no.
fire damage,
Stop.
but have low.
Ah! Okay. Huh. The stat sheet for the arsonist is really poor. There's not a lot of information there. Alright, let's put scatter shot there. Okay, so how much? Let's see if I do -1 reaver. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. We got some arsonists. Will you be breaking rifts tonight while chat tries to break you? Planning on it. I am planning on it, yes. Stat sheets only show half in town. Huh? It's still showing very little info. Like, if I go to Reaver, for example.
She eats her young.
Wait, did it change? Last time I opened Reaver, there was a DPS thing at the top. I don't see it now. What the hell? Yeah, okay, that's weird. Yesterday, I swear yesterday, this page had a lot of information, and there was a DPS listing at the top, and it's gone. Okie dokie. Alright, so I got 2 skeletons throwing fire grenades now. Oh yeah, that's much, much more damage, good lord. Much help needed here. Hey, I just got gifted this game for my birthday. I plan to start today. Do you have any beginner tips off the top of your head, please? What's up, Proton? Welcome. Beginner tips off the top of your head. I mean, so the game's only been out a few days. There's lots of people that can give you some general tips. If anyone claims to be a master on the game, don't believe them. So that's the first thing. Different things you can do. The game has multiple systems set up when you get started. You do not have to have played Path of Exile 1, but you know, if you have played it, you will know some of the systems already. You know, first is basic gear, basic equipment. Second is skill gems. You're going to pick up some skill gems, like for example, if I open this up here, you'll get like, I've got a gem here for Firewall. I put it here, and now I have the ability to cast Firewall. Anything over here in this screen, you have the ability to hotkey it to a button and then cast it as you wish, as long as you meet the requirements for it. These little slots are for support gems, which modify it slightly. So, like, for example, right now, I cast Firewall, and it summons these little flaming spirits. Those flaming spirits, I have a poison thing connected to them, so they poison when they bite things, and so on like that. So basically, you can customize things to your liking, with some limitations. There's also the very intimidating skill tree that scares a lot of people away. My advice on this is the top of the tree is mostly int stuff. The bottom left of the tree is mostly strength stuff. The bottom right of the tree is mostly dexterity stuff. So you're really not going to care about this whole thing. Additionally, you've got a search box here. So if I type in fire, I can see stuff blinking that is related to fire. So you can just use that to kind of tunnel vision, okay, where's the stuff I care about? You know, fire, minions, critical strike, bows, whatever. And it will make those blink. And then you can just kind of ignore the other stuff and just be like, okay, I want this. This is going to be a goal. I'm going to go for that, etc. So that's, I guess those are my beginner tips for now. But if you have any specific questions after starting, you're more than welcome to come back and ask. Okay, let me see. What was the thing? I'd have to go back to town. Never mind, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, I come from D4. I haven't played PoE. That is definitely a little intimidating, but exciting too. That's a very helpful tip to search for sure. Thanks a lot. Sure. Yeah, I actually, I made guides for PoE 1. PoE 2 is a little bit different, but a lot of the stuff, like the search box, makes life much easier. And typically what you're going to want to do, I guess one difference in this game that PoE 1 didn't have, I can't remember if D4 had it, is you have a dodge button. Make sure you got that bound. They gave some of the bosses some really nasty attacks because they expect you to dodge them.
I remember the before that.
I thought I could walk through that. I thought that was shallow. Return to Alva with the temple door idol. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Is that in town? One sec. What are your thoughts on the dodge roll? I think it's fine. I also, this might be a hot take. I like that the enemies sometimes body block you, and you have to play around that. Do you have to buy the supporter pack to play early access, or is it free? The game will be free when it's done, but you have to buy in if you want to get into early access. They did that because they're trying to keep their servers from exploding. Return to Alva with the temple door idol. Where? Was she down here? Hi, Mr. Makai Chat. Hey, Ophid. Is the WASD plus dodge movement anything like Guild Wars 2? Yeah. Like, I'm using, like, look. I'm using WASD to move my character, and then I'm pressing dodge roll right now. So, because I can move left while facing right, and move right while facing left because of that.
You found it! Try placing the idol in the door. Maybe we'll get lucky. Good luck! Something of immense power resides within. I shall harness it.
I've not figured out the iframes of the dodge roll yet. Yeah, I've gotten hit during a dodge, which makes me wonder how. I don't know how many iframes it has, but it definitely moves you, right? It's like you can be here, and then you can use that, and it does rapid movement and then slow movement at the end. So you can use it to get out of crap. Whoa. Okay, whatever's making that sunlight in there is damaging me every second. Okay, I'm reminded of that thing in Elden Ring where that Eye of Sauron was like staring down at you. What would you recommend to buy for the account with gems? I sold my first legendary and was wondering what's best to invest. Shaco, if you do exclamation gem store, I have a video on my top 5 picks from the Guild Wars 2 gem store if you're interested. Elvio says, do you feel like your wife will give you more than a month for future projects you bring to her after the success you got for streaming full time? Again, the month thing was because she wanted me to be happy and have my dream job, but at the same time, she was like, we gotta eat. So she's like, we got enough in savings that you can take this risk for like a month and then it's gonna be a problem. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. And I got lucky. It went well enough in month one that it was totally fine with me continuing. There was a lot of hard work involved too. Like even now, I stream, what do I stream? I stream 5 hours a night, 7 days a week. That's 35 hours. And then I stream 4 hours per morning on weekdays. That's another 20. So I stream 55 hours a week now, plus I make YouTube videos. Like, I still do way more hours than when I was in tech support. But I freaking love my job, so I don't care. Like, I'm having a blast, so. Ah! Lasers. Dang it, dude, the bombs, they're hitting the door frame, you idiots. Get in here. Now hit him. There you go. Good lord. You don't have commuting time? It's true. It's true. Before, I was driving like a half hour to work, so it was like 30 minutes there, 30 minutes home. So if you add that, then when I was doing tech support, then, you know, plus there was a mandatory lunch break. Mandatory lunch break. So I was there for 8 hours clocked in, 1 hour clocked out, and then an hour to get there and home. So when I left the house, it'd be 10 hours before I got back home when I was in tech support. That is true. Get away from me. Gonna go get some Vute later. See, curious. Micah must know, have you made, do you have the maid outfit in yours too? I do, because when it came out as a prank, a staff member from ArenaNet actually gifted it to me. I was like, are you freaking serious? They did that because they thought it would be funny, and chat loved it, so I guess they were right. I have no idea what's going on in this game. These games confuse me. Hard to follow things happening, but I'm just here because Muck is dead. Thank you, Irath. Well, currently, I'm summoning the Bone Zone. We also have a Fire Pupper. And we are fighting against enemies in this evil Mayan temple looking thing. And there's some source of immense heat in the middle that's burning me when I get close to it. I don't know what it is yet.
None can oppose me.
I played D3 in the past, but didn't make it far. I'm not good with top-down click-to-move games. That's totally fine. Everybody has different games they like. I hate racing games. Like, oh boy, we're making a left turn. It's my favorite part. I get so bored in games where you just drive a car. Ah, the heat. Let me into the shade. I have Irish heritage. I burn. Oh my god, stop with the laser. God, this level. Ugh. Wait, all my stuff just desummoned. I think they were stuck. Hold on. I'm gonna wait for them to come back. There we go. Checkpoint. Precipice of Power, the burning glory of the vault. Oh, the camera zoomed out. Defeat Ketzuli, High Priest of the Sun.
Your flesh!
This fellow has been here far too long.
Euphoria! Your very soul reduced to ash.
That's a lot of bullets. Oh my god.
Touch of Kopek. Touch of Kopek. Pathetic. Kopek square.
First try. You don't have a phase 2, do you? Okay, first try.
No.
Summon Alva.
Val ingenuity never ceases to amaze me.
What's up, Alva?
How can I help?
Investigate the platform.
These runes. I can make out symbols for blood and offering. Wait, no. It's not a blood offering, it's someone of Val blood.
That which is her.
Perhaps if I...
I absolutely hate in movies and games when someone needs to put blood into something, how they always are like, they slice their palm and then squeeze it out. That's gonna take forever to heal. Every time you close and unclose your hand, you stretch the skin on your palm and it would tear that scab open constantly. Like, if you're gonna do it, like, do like the back of the arm or something like that, it's so stupid that they're like, yeah, let me just muck up my weapon hand.
Worked? Not say something.
Oh boy, we're going to the chocolate factory.
Goodness me.
It's the glass elevator. We're visiting Wonka.
We're back in the encampment? I can't believe it. We were right on top of this device the entire time. Gateway. Oh, how incredible!
Into the gateway. Alright, I have a hunch that this might be the end of Act 3. Hang on a sec. Which, because Act 4 is not in the game yet, then that portal would take me back to Act 1. Where's what's-her-name? Where's the merchant that's usually over here? Dang it. Alright, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Oh, there she is. She's in front of the portal.
Know not what to do. A great darkness comes. You meddle with what has been, and who knows what will happen because of it. It is dead.
Mukluk bobble, mukluk bobble, mukluk bobble.
Close the gateway and leave it alone, I say.
Thank you, Excelsior. Oh, this has a socket. I could, take that apart.
Don't eat anything colorful.
400 BIC.
Living Val?
Wait, we went back in time?
Flesh? Hello! My name is Alva Valai. It was I who... No, don't run away. Oh, I think we pose a threat.
Probably
Let's go
shouldn't
after them.
do that here.
This isn't considered a combat zone. It's like a town. So I can't, I can't do anything.
Probably shouldn't do that here.
So this is the area that was all flooded. Enter Exile in the past. Is this still part of Act 3? It's not a PoE game without oceans of blood.
There they
Right.
are. Get out of what are you doing? Oh, I was hoping to avoid conflict.
I killed him and Alva said, "What are you doing? I was hoping to avoid conflict." And I'm like, sorry. Violence. We got a level 11 skill gem finally. However, I don't have enough int for it. Well, is there even anything I need? Hold on. Skeletal Storm Mage.
Skeletal storm mages deal high lightning damage but have low life. You can command them to call down lightning bolts on all fallen skeleton minions in the area. These bolts create shocked ground, which increases the damage taken by monsters standing on it.
So that relies on having dead skeletons in specific locations. I don't really love that. What's this?
Bone Offering will impale one of your skeletons to provide a defensive buff to all your other minions. They receive a bone shield that will block all damage from the next hit they take. After absorbing the hit, the shield will then explode, dealing physical damage. Hex Blast can be cast on cursed enemies to remove a curse and cause a chaos explosion. If a monster has multiple curses, all of them will be detonated.
Huh.
Cast Firestorm to rain flaming bolts upon your enemies. If there are ignited enemies around you when you cast Firestorm, you will consume their ignites to cast more powerful bolts.